Holla, 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 and happy Excessive Live Music Month. So I thought for my second blog for Tunes, Beats, Delicious Treats, I would talk about top 5 bands of all time. Obviously, everyone is going to have a different top 5, but I thought I'd offer my insight as a path to inspire you to think about your top 5 bands of all time, which is obviously a really important decision in life that you need to make. I don't know about you, but I found this decision really, really hard because most people don't eat them. No, don't eat them. Most people would go about considering like Rolling Stones and Beatles in their top 5s of all time, which, while cliche, is probably true. I mean, at least 10 songs from the Beatles and Rolling Stones would make in my top 50 songs of all time. And they're like the originals, they're like the classics. They started an era each, you know what I mean? So when I omitted them from my top 5, it was kind of a little bit like gut-wrenching. But in the end, I had to do what sort of fit me the most. So I've gone with, I wrote it down in my iPhone. All right, so as anyone who reads my blog from time to time would know, Ben Folds 5 is at the top of any of my favourites lists ever. Ben Folds 5 is the source of all creativity and imagination in my piano and music life, and he's the greatest thing ever. Second on my list, a little more cliche, Electric Light Orchestra. My dad would make mixtapes that we would listen to when we go on road trips down to the beach house, or you know, he'd crank the stereo on weekends and it would just be Electric Light Orchestra. And mentioning this, Sweet Talking Woman is probably my favourite song of all time in the whole history of the world. Sweet Talking Woman by ELO. Number 3 on my list, Bob Dylan. Okay, weird, I know, because his voice kind of annoys me a little bit, and I find that most remakes of his songs are better, and I'll probably get scorned by many of you watching for saying that, but everyone who's covered his music, I think, actually accentuates how good it is. Bob Dylan was an incredible music writer, he was an incredible guitar player, and there was something about his music that just had soul. And I can't look past him for my top 5. Like, and I got it. 4, Fleetwood Mac. One of my favourite songs of all time is Say That You Love Me. And I love Songbird. Oh, hell, I love it all. I love it all. And I couldn't not put Fleetwood Mac in my top 5. Simple as that. 5th has to be The Strokes. Every time I hear a new one of their songs, I'm like, oh my God, who's this? And it ends up being The Strokes. I love everything that they bring out, and album after album has just been insane. Under Cover of Darkness was my last favourite of theirs, and I'm still listening to it. I still burn CDs, and it's still on every CD that I burn. So The Strokes definitely make the cut. Thanks for watching.